Hello and welcome to episode number 37 of this Let's Play Workers and Resources Soviet Republic here at HanniballNOR's channel. So last episode we kind of planned a little bit with regards to coal delivery here. And we also discussed the potential of putting in like another, well, what should we call it, another stifle. We're only going to be using steam trains. I don't know if that is feasible or not, but we could always try. Gonna be Steam Nation, yes. But we also had like another little issue here. Well, it's not an issue per se, but we kind of want to have a way, let's see here, for these train tracks. Let's just drag this out a little bit. Like so. So we kind of would like to have a train coming in here, delivering coal in here. And we also want to have an end station. Now the problem was we don't actually have a way for them to kind of get coal into the end station here. So yeah, we're going to be planning out, if we go into the right category, that might be a smart thing, depot, we would like to have a train end station here. And let's turn that off for a second. So we need to go all the way up here. Which is a little bit frustrating, because it means we're going to have to add in another... Unless we could do... No. Well, I mean, this is not important. This is just for planning for the future, right? That is definitely not going to work. They're not going to work. But it could be that we could... Yeah, because basically what we were looking at is... This needs to have coal, right? And so does this. But it doesn't say how much coal it has in its storage. And I don't think it actually has coal in its storage. So... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll just wait a little bit. Or we could add in... You know what? I think... As I look at this, okay, so I do believe that we're going to have, in the future, another town here, which means we're also going to need other heating sources that requires coal. So maybe we'll just have a offloading station here. So basically the route is going to be... Yeah, okay, maybe I need to think about this. So, my initial thought was, I set you here to pick up coal, and we're going to go all the way up here, round here, go back on the line, get in here, unload, let's say 50%, and then we're going to continue onwards and unload the rest. But that means we're going to have the train in constant motion, and I don't think that is a good idea. Because if we have it wait until it's unfilled... So let's say we have 100 tons of coal on our train, right? So you come in here, you unload 50 tons of coal, and then you're going to come up here and sit and wait until you're empty. Now, the thing that could happen is that this here is going to go out of coal before this one goes out of coal. So if this runs out of coal and there is still like 2 tons of coal left on the train is not going to be caring about this. Unless we do a train distribution center, which is possible. And if we do that, maybe it is perhaps the best thing. If we look at the distribution center here, how do you look? Big. What if we did Can we get you in here? No. So theoretically we need you to come in here, right? And then have this be pumped into here like so. I mean, it is doable. But again, I'm a little bit worried for the fact that we don't actually see how much coal we need per train. We could probably go in here. There probably should be some sort of steam train, steam locomotives, right? So it says 100 kilometers, but can we use like any type of water? I mean, we're just going to be making steam out of it anyways. I mean, if it is like 10% purity in the water, does that mean that you're basically just boiling mud? That is a thing that might be a little bit risky. Little bit risky. We also did, I think we got a paver, which I'm really looking forward to. So that means we can potentially get a little bit more stuff going. We also got access to the SKD trucks, which is going to be absolutely nice, but I think they cost, what was it, 300? SKD. 290, so we're almost there, so we can almost get them. And I think that is going to be very crucial to upgrade the SKD truck, at least the flatbed, so we can move more types of vehicles. Yeah, I think that would be most glorious. We also have done a little bit of research. We're currently doing the modern industry here, and whatever this is. But yeah, I do think eventually we're going to be adding in parking spaces here for our population. We can use that as a parking space. We can use that as a parking space. And this entire area here as parking space. Now, we are not going to get very many. If we look at, like, the biggest parking spot that we have, which I think is 30. Or is it 32? No, it's 30. So, you see, we can't get many, but we should be able to get a couple of them in here. But then again, you know what? Let's plan it out, shall we? Let's say we have like 2 here, and then we have 1 diagonally in here, if even possible. It would be nice if we could have gotten you in here. Yeah, it's not gonna be looking nice, is it? It needs to be like this. Like so. And then we could theoretically have one here, and can we squeeze 1 more in here? No. Yeah, I'm not 100% convinced about this. Maybe the garages are a little bit better, which we actually have access to. 32 spaces. I mean, they take more space, like, up and down, which could be nice. But then again, it's gonna look a little bit funky, isn't it? Well, it is definitely an option. We could definitely do that here, because we have a lot of space here for that. Let's see here. And we can also center you, which is kind of cool. Or so I thought. What is underneath here? Why can we not build you here? Maybe we'll just try and force you. Yeah, there is something here. Could it be that there is some sort of road bit or a footpath in here? No? Just weird? Okay. If you say so, but that is an option. We could also have a ton of garages along this side, I believe. Let's see if that actually would fit. Garages. So, a 10 one. I mean, we could just have this be like one continuous road like that. Then the 21 and the 31. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Say we did something like that. And just have like a continuous road going from here into here. And then out here. Yeah, there are some possibilities for personal vehicles, I would say. Also, let's make sure we didn't smash anything underneath here. Yeah, this should be fine. I actually do think we have the option of buying the SKD now. 295. I think that is a yes. We'll buy this one first. And we'll remove the Yog open. And then we'll add in this bad boy here. And we'll... I'll just put it in here. Actually, let's not. Let's get at least down to 10 here. Three, two. And there we go. Now let's see if this is going to be any better. I kind of wonder if we should build a couple of them. Actually, we don't have enough money for that. We'll just keep one. Maybe this was a little bit of a dumb idea because we are very, very low on money. Yeah, maybe that was a little bit of a dumb idea. We should also, while we're doing that, I kind of would like to see SKD. So now this is only going to be sold for 40,000 because it's in the same series as this one, which is nice. We do get like a little discount. So, boom. Now I'm very curious. Did you get picked up by this one? No. You are just in here. And if I tell you to go here, now we should see what we can pick up. When it comes to covered holes, we can pick up the regular SKD. We can also pick up the open hole. And we can pick up ourselves. And that is kind of the thing that is going to be good. So I think we're going to be decommissioning this guy. Can we just send you to... Well, we're not going to be using the Yog anymore. So we're just going to send you to here to be sold. There we go. And where did the... there he is. And by the way, can you pick up the Yogs? So let's say open hole. Can you pick up the Yog 12? No. Yog 12 is too big. Too big. That means we're gonna be relocating this guy. Yep, you're gonna be decommissioned, and then we'll tell you to go into open hole, like so, and then you can start. Did I not tell you to be decommissioned? There we go. So instead of... Oh, it's a lamppost. I thought, what the heck is... What is this little white thing here? Yeah, so instead of decommissioning this, we'll tell you to go and work here. And when I say decommission, basically just scrap them down. That means we're also going to be replacing this guy with that one. We're going to be replacing the D12. That one. Yeah, that's kind of what we're going to do. Alright. No money. Excellent. But people seems to be happy, which is good. It's actually pretty good. Same as steel prices going down. By the way, if I go in here again and look at the steam locomotives, I kind of would like to see the total speed of them. 155. Now, that is pretty good. And how much can we move? How quick can we move? 150? So we can max out the track by this one. Yeah. Yeah, that seems like an idea and a half. That's a good steam train. But I kind of would like to see the other ones as well. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted today. Steam locomotive, total speed. 130. 120. We can also change color on them. Oh, pretty sweet if you ask me. Can we get it Soviet red? Nope. PM3 from Poland. Poland, you're going to be saving our little republic today. Not today, but many, many years from now. Yeah, I think that is kind of what we're going to go for. 155. If we also look... Oh, we are down here. If we look at the... Let's say the diesel... The diesel locomotive, the top speed we have here is 100. Yeah. So... Engine power, 3000. Steam locomotive. Yeah, so it's probably going to take longer before they reach top speed. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We also gonna need some coaling station along the main route here. Oh, I mean, that's right, they added a whole bunch of new boats, but I do think the river cargo is not new. I've just never seen it pop up like that before. We are close to 2,000 people. So I would like to have you and you and you. Just want to see how much longer we need to wait before we can build a new area. And I think we kind of are at the point where we have to start thinking about building a new residential area. And I think we're gonna be... I think we'll make an area here. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. So, why are you not? locked in here. So we'll have this be a little bit further away. Then we'll start with, let's see here, how is that? Yeah, it's is this down or up? 25. This is down. Yeah, it's gonna be a little bit of a hilly area. Could we by any chance try and flatten this territory out a little bit? Just remove this little lump here. We could, but it doesn't seem like it's... Doesn't seem like we are very efficient on that. What if we just dig down from here? Is that gonna be better? Maybe. But yeah, we don't have like the best tools for the job. What if we use the taxiway? The runway, I mean. Oh my. Yeah, that is definitely something else. Now that is a terrain smasher. Yeah, man, look at that. Yeah, I think we should have enough for a proper flat area here. Oh my. Alright, so let's flatten it to this area. Try and see if we can still flatten it out a little bit here. Yes, we have big plans for this republic. Nice and flat. That is what we want. Okay, I definitely didn't plan for this to be a terraforming episode, but here we are. Terraforming in the snow. Must be fun. We have a little bit of hills and such. It's not like the worst thing ever. Do we have anything underneath here? Since it didn't... Yeah, this should be enough for a ginormous city. Okay, let's pause the game while we plan. As we probably would like to have like this area here in the middle. And let's also make sure we are in planning mode, which we are. Alright, so we want to have just a little area here. Like so. Like so. Like so. So let's try and build our little area here first. And then we'll build some buildings around it. Now, if this is bad, probably. I kind of would like to have this align up to the center road here. So let's say we have the center road coming up here. I'm still not 100% sure if I like the idea of this. Maybe we should just wait. Maybe we should just wait. I mean, we still have so much stuff to upgrade and to build. If we start building a new big, ginormous project over here, we're never going to be done, right? But we still have roads and footpaths that we would like to upgrade. So I kind of think maybe this road here is an ideal candidate for an upgrade. You go from here to here, so let's get that one in there. And let's also have a look here. Let's also see if we can build some more of these SKD things. So SKD, and I would like to have you 39,000. We'll buy that, and then we'll remove this guy. And add in that guy. Actually, we can wait a little bit. Just wait a little bit. Oh, there comes our first paver. So we'll wait until we get to 10 cars here. There are some shenanigans here, but oh, we also got some research done. Some virus stuff. Are we struggling with that? No. Do we? Preventive medicine is probably more important. Modernized thing. We forgot to do you. And we also need to get you. For some reason you're not there. Pop you in between here. And we also need to make sure that we are replenishing the covered holes with this guy. And when we get another 40,000, we'll do the same with the refrigerator truck. Okay, so we should theoretically now have a paver somewhere. It's probably the last one here. Yeah, could you just go and deliver that for me, please? The Republic's first paver. Now we theoretically don't need workers on longer stretches. You're gonna live here. And then we're gonna have the most glorious journey ever. Oh gosh, it has a worker. Oh my god. Alright. In Norway we have a saying that there is no things as bad weather, only bad clothing. I think he's not from Norway. I think he might have bad clothing. Poor guy. How cold is it? Minus 23 degrees Celsius. That's nothing. Just joyriding this. Oh, this is fun. Alright, in you go. There we go. Alright, go and find some heat. Seems like we're also getting a whole bunch of new vehicles. The Dune, the Hopper ship. Yeah, we are getting all the good things here now. Volgobolt. Yep. Yep. What's this? We're almost done with the research here as well. So if we can that one done. There we go. And we're going to be starting to sort our waste. We'll get some workers in there. Close that one. And now we should have access to a whole bunch of new housing, right? No. No, of course not. It was a whole bunch of new vehicles, so we can have like the grocery shop now, for example. These, which is a fairly decent shopping center, I would say. The old trusty pub. Is there anything else? Yeah, I was kind of thinking about having this in here. What do we think about that? I mean, it's a thing that's never going to be used. But at least we have, like, a way to go in here, right? I think that could be... Oh, wait. Give me one little second here. You need access to a whole bunch of things, don't you? Only power, water, and... You need trash? I don't know. It doesn't quite seem like it. Oh, that's going to be interesting. That's going to be interesting. Let's also build you, since we are in a good mood today. So yeah, this is where the school play is going to be taking place. And then all the little kids have to sit and sing like weird national anthems in minus 40 degrees Celsius, and all the parents gonna have to sit here and... Hi, Katsuki! You came out of nowhere. Right? Alright, Katsuki. You're in a little bit of a weird mood today. I wonder what's wrong with him. It's nothing wrong with him, it's just been a little bit of a weird mood. But yeah. Parents, they're gonna sit here and clap in 40 minus degrees Celsius while their kids are basically turning into frosticles up on the stage here. Yeah, it's gonna be a great place. Typical school behavior, right? It would be nice, Cat, if you didn't want to sit on my mouse and keyboard. No, he's doing the cat thing. Like, I'm the cat here. Isn't that right, Katsuki? Yeah, move the microphone. Yeah. I also am curious... Oh, we should have done that. The open hole. Have you gotten any new open holes? No. Katsuki, please. Alright. Starting to frustrate me a little bit. But we are getting it soon. I was kind of thinking maybe we should... put one of these open holes on the move vehicle line. Because I do believe that this could move more personal vehicles than the Rosso Bolt can. So we'll see. We have like 2 vehicles on this line here, and maybe we could just use one of them. Also, we have the wrong tab open. There we go. Oh boy, not very... I had like a little idea, just a microsecond. Why don't we build houses here? That's why we don't build houses here. Just gonna have to disprove my own ideas here. What was it we were doing? We wanted to... Do we have enough to actually warrant to build another one of these? We'll try. So that's one of them. You go and deliver that down here. There we go. And then you can go back to this point. And then you can move over here. And then you're going to go into the personal car transport. And then we're going to be parking some of them. So you are empty and you are also empty. So let's park both of them. And let's see how well we are doing with this one. Probably gonna need some fuel first. That's fine. Yeah, that's right. Gonna have to take a little joyride here first. There we go. You can definitely hold more than the other ones. So I would guess 3, maybe. Well, you're not building any of them at the moment. I have you up here and you up here. And we should also... This is something I'm going to forget with tire map. 30%, fix them. Some wear and tear. That'll be fine. We are fine. And boom, there we go. So that's 4. 5. Oh gosh, we can buy many of them in here. Okay, so we can have 6 of them on this, okay? We also want you to go and deliver that one again. So we're gonna have to replace the covered hull. Yeah, you can just go back here. Do that one. The covered hull. And then the covered hull here is going to be... What are you carrying? You're carrying one of those. Can you just go and deliver that to be sold? There we go. And then we're going to be telling you to go down here. And then we're going to remove you from the line, because I did see we had... Yeah, load up everything from here. And there was also a covered hole here, right? Which we don't need anymore. This guy, right? And this one, which we don't need anymore. So we'll load up you, and then we're just going to go and offload those here. And there we go. 3 more to pick up. Just the one. There we go. And then we have a new job for you. You can live here for a little bit, help with construction. Yes. For some reason we're getting quite a... No, it's only 3, but they are big. Why don't we have... That's covered hole. Why don't we have any more ambulances? Have we just stopped making ambulances? I don't see any ambulances in here, do you? That might be why there is none of them here. You are doing ambulances. And we also have 2 additional ones here. What should we use those for? Building? Sure. What are you bringing? You're selling stuff? Okay. It's strange that we didn't have any ambulances. We should also add in... let's see. What was it? SKD. All of them. Total value. Yeah, we would like to buy this point. And then we'll remove this guy. Then we'll add in that guy. We also got some forklifts. Is there a potential? No, there is no potential here. That is unfortunate. Yeah, so now that we have the forklifts, we should be able to do things right. We also should be able to upgrade large asphalt roads now, large stretches without having any workers. So if I do this and that, we should be able to make this without having any workers present. Let's do 1 high priority. Look. Being moved. That is nice. Oh. Okay. So our road shenanigans is gonna be a little bit quicker now. Which is actually a good thing. It's not going to be quicker, but it's going to be like semi-automatic. And that is also a good excavator. I doubt it we're going to be able to afford you anytime soon. Excavator. Actually, maybe? Maybe. Also, another thing we should check. Yeah, I don't think this is causing any pollution. You're also gonna need workers. Let's get some workers from here. Yeah, that's fine. And some workers from here. No, not a chance. Okay. There comes the roller. No workers was ever needed for these. So nice. So nice. You don't have any idea how nice this is. Finally, technology has done us a favor. Yeah, but I do see some cheat roads here and there that I kind of don't like. Oh, would you look at that? People are actually using this. Now, the good thing is this actually works on this thing here as well. So we could theoretically do that. Well, lots of people here looking to see their kids graduate. That's nice. Wait. Okay, I thought we made brick roads. I think we made asphalt roads. I really do hope so. Oh, I did some research, which is all good. Stroke and heart. Which one is the worst one? Stroke and heart attack. It's only 8. Let's do heart attack. I don't know. What do you think is most likely? Stroke or heart attack? Yeah, so we actually managed to utilize this area here. After all, that's kind of neat. It's kind of neat, if you ask me. Gosh, guess who's going to be in the thumbnail today? It's definitely going to be the this guy. It would be nice if we also could have managed to get lots of people using this. And they're not going to be able to use it for long because, you know, there's going to be winter soon. Yeah, let's just have that being used or being built. And we also would like to... Did we ever finish this? No. Of course we didn't. From left to right. That's the wrong one. I saw it. Like so, and then I do wonder if we're gonna be... Well, that means we're gonna have to move this guy again. So if we just do that, what the heck? Yeah, like that. And then from left to right here. And from... Yep. Getting close to something. I mean, would it be better to just make this into one? So how much heat are we producing here? We're producing what? We're using 15 workers. And we can actually make a big heating plant. So 15 workers generates Let's see. 200, 400, 600. Well, 20... Yeah, so it's about 100 workers per heat we use, right? So this is 450. But we're not going to be able to... Probably going to need to have 2 of those, right? I also would like to check another thing here. Really wish I knew what all of these color code meant, but I don't. I do not. Okay. I think eventually we're gonna have to kind of redo this system here. I'm also curious, why are you not picking them up? Oh, you got a covered hole. Personal card. Now we only have 1 here, right? Oh, did you see that little nastiness there? So that is what? 40,000 each time you go to the border. That is pretty decent. We did the waste recycling thing. Now we're finally going to be sorting out the trash. What are you doing, kitty cat? He kind of did the wobbly thing. But he was kind of sleeping. I think he was dreaming that he was out hunting something big, maybe. But where was that wobbly here? What happened here? Is it a... might be a terrain issue. This looks terrible. Why? Why? But yeah, I do wonder if we should potentially call this an episode. Let's see if we can get this guy into today's thumbnail. Like so, perhaps. It's like that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, I think that is going to be it for today's episode. I just want to say thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already, would you kindly click that like button? There should be a subscribe button in the comment section. All the good stuff you can find underneath the video and all interactions. Most far, helping us fight that pesky YouTube algorithm. So yeah, until next time, take care and keep smiling.